Hello and welcome once again to KSP. So today we are going to attempt to finish landing my moon lander. Hopefully I'll be able to land rather than crash into the moon, although probably not. I do have enough thrust in my second stage on the lander to put it back into orbit and then put it back to Kerbal and land safely there. But, you know, we'll see if I can manage to land on the moon or not. So, we will fly the ship. Okay, so we are heading straight down to the moon surface. And hopefully... Oh. No, idiot. I didn't want to thrust there. Right. I'll speed up time a little so we get closer. Although I'm gonna thrust every now and then to lower our speed. I don't want it getting too much above 250. Now this is gonna waste fuel, but hopefully it'll stop us coming in at a ridiculous speed. Okay, bit too much there, but... So as I say, by doing this, although we're reducing our speed as we're coming in, we're also sort of wasting all the fuel we've got, and then we speed up again, waste the fuel we've got, speed up again. Which is why it's genuinely better to do the suicide burn approach, which is you burn all your thrust near the end, just in time so you run out of fuel as you touch down. The problem with that is, unless you've got a very good sort of mathematical mind or a very good program, you're not going to be able to work out the best time to actually start your burn. And that's us done with thrust from that ship. So we will go down a little further. Okay, we've swapped into surface mode now. And I can see rocks, so thrust max. Please slow down. No, I'm not going to make it. Okay, so I left it too late. Yep, definitely left it too late. Okay. Lot of quick loading and stuff here, but, you know. 18,000 and burn. By doing this, eventually I will learn sort of where to start thrusting, what height I need to start thrusting, and that'll tell me, you know, the height at which we can do a suicide burn without just dying. I don't want to go too much above 400 because my single engine on its own can't manage to slow us down in time. And we've just run out of fuel. Okay. So we can start to see the rocks on the ground. We're at 7,000 and we are coming down. There goes our main pod. Come on, slow down. Okay. So I'm doing my best to slow us down and keep us straight up. No. There we go. Stay upright. Okay. We made it. We actually made it. No, turn SAS on. I think the only thing keeping us upright is the SAS. Okay. Turn us this way. And let's do some science while I'm actually on the ground. Log the pressure data. Log the temperature. Right. Now, normally, I would love to get out, drop to the floor, do a surface sample if I don't think I could do surface samples yet, but I could at least drop down and sort of get a EVA report. However, I think the minute I do an EVA, my ship is going to start to fall over. And that's going to be bad. So, orient myself, yeah, that way. So I'm going to hop out, hopefully do an EVA, and then hop back in before my ship hits the ground. I hope. Actually, we're not going anywhere. Okay. Okay, we made it to the ground without my ship falling over. So we've got an EVA report, and you know what? Let's plant a flag. So site name, Mun. So the first landing. Whether or not we make it back is slightly in question, but you know, I was hoping that, you know, this would have full fuel going back. Okay, bored anyway. So I've lost the EVA report, probably from the ground. Okay. SAS is back on, and we're ready to take off. Come on, get high enough. I really don't want to use all my fuel just getting back into an orbit. Okay, 30 should do. 30 should be fine. $42. 30 and 30, yeah, that should do us. 200 Delta V, jeez. At this rate, I might make an orbit around the moon and that be about it. I'm really hoping not. And fire thrusters full. Okay, that should be enough. How much have I got left? Okay, so I've got a bit of a tank left. So that was 200 meters per second I needed. Right, now if I remember correctly, just as the light side is hitting, there we go. Yeah, so that gets us closer. Yeah, that's as close as it'll go. Okay, so that'll cost nearly 200 meters per second. Okay, but then I can do another maneuver there to bring us back towards Kerbal. I hope. This is all basically just me going, it might work. And, you know, if it does work, then I made it to the moon. Yay! In a rocket that I never actually thought would make it that far. When I started recording this, I didn't think I was going to actually land today. I thought I was going to give up halfway, go back to the Kerbal system, or back to Kerbal, and have to sort of rebuild a new rocket with a completely different design. So I'm quite happy I managed to touch down on the moon's surface. Okay, T-node in 45 seconds. And full thrust. Okay. Still haven't sorted that out. I think there's an option. Okay. Yeah, I think there's something in options to keep that open. But I've just not gone to it yet. Okay, so speed up time as we re-enter Kerbal's orbit. And back into Kerbal's orbit. Right, now there's not going to be a lot of difference in delta V from there to there, I don't think. We will check. That's going to be 210. If I reduce that to about 60, that'll do. Now, if I move this along, does that change? Oh, yeah, that puts me a lot higher up for the same delta V. Okay, so yeah, we'll do that node. We'll swing around the planet and do that node when we get back. Warp to there, please. We don't exactly have a lot of fuel to waste, so, you know. A little bit closer if you could. So, 7 minutes. Only have to burn for 11 seconds though. Oh, passed it. Damn it. Oh well, it's more of a guideline burn anyway. Not one that I have to follow exactly. Right. Keep that up and I will cancel my thrust when it gets low enough. There we go, about 60,000. How much fuel have I got left? A little bit, to be honest. I've actually got some left. Okay. So when I get round to there, I'll burn the little bit of fuel I've got left, maybe, to drop that. Or, you know what, quick save. Let's enter the atmosphere a little bit more aggressively. There we go. And see where that gets us. Okay, I want you targeting the retrograde marker. And there we go. Now I could use the little bit of fuel I've got left, but I'm going to use that when I start getting re-entry effects. Now I am doing quite an aggressive entry, so this should drop quite rapidly. As you can see it is doing. Now what height am I? Oh, there's re-entry effects. Okay, thrust. Okay, bringing that down right away. My engine is heating up a little. And I am out of fuel, so braking away. Come on, don't get too hot. Oof. That was close. Nearly blew up part of my own ship. Now obviously, being a heat shield, that can take quite a bit of damage before it will blow up, whereas some of the other parts of my ship just gone quite quickly. Oh, that's the other parts of my ship exploding as the heat gets too much. Okay. There we are, little fireball in the sky for anyone watching. Okay, and we've now entered Kerbin's orbit completely, so we are definitely going in for a landing. Or a crash, one of the two. I'd prefer to say landing than crash. You know, it doesn't scare the Kerbals as much. Then again, it's Jebediah, he doesn't care if he crashes or flipping lands. He'll survive either way, he knows that. Okay, we're reducing our speed, which is always good. Once we get low enough, I will eject this, although how's its ablator doing? Yeah, it's still got quite a way to go, so no real need to worry. As long as there's a ablator left, it won't burn up. Well, it will in extreme heat, but you know, moving this fast through an atmosphere, there's quite a bit of heat anyway. Okay. And whereabouts are we coming into land? We're coming in on a dark side, unfortunately. Might actually make landfall though, rather than into a pool of water, which is always good. Does make it annoying that I can't actually see the ground though. Yeah. Okay, and re-entry effects are stopping. So we've managed to slow down enough at least. Still had 100 and something of the 147 of the ablator left, so yeah, no worries there. So, I'm actually in a mind to keep it attached because that'll give us something to actually smack the floor with. But as I cannot see the ground, I know it's a long way off, but I'm going to open my parachutes now. They won't open fully until I actually get low enough, but it saves me coming in too fast and hitting the ground before I realise it's coming up to meet me. I might end up right in that pool of water there. That would be quite funny. Though actually, no, I think I'll come near it, but you know, all the flipping land around and I'd end up in that one pool of water, wouldn't I? Okay, the ground's starting to get trees spawn in, so we're getting close. No point having SAS on at this point. Yep. And speed up just a little. Just before those parachutes open fully. There we go. And speed up time again until we actually come close to the ground. Now your parachutes normally open at about 1,000 feet. But obviously that does change a little because some of the mountains on Kerbin are almost 1,000 feet. Or 1,000 meters possibly. Depends. I'm never sure which one it's in. I mean, you can play with the parachutes themselves and set the minimum altitude and the minimum pressure. and then your parachutes will open when one of those is accurate. So if the pressure's high enough, they'll open, or if you're low enough, they'll open. And just about to hit the ground. Bump. Excellent. And recover the vessel, please. Okay. So we got 365 science in total, which is quite a good thing. Managed to get £1,000 back for the ship that we sent up, and Jebediah gained some experience. Oh, moon landed debris. Yeah. Oh no, not fly it. Damn it. Oh right, it's the strut. Recover the strut. Let's see if I can make a fiver on it. Oh dear. In fact, go to the tracking centre and we'll just have a look at debris. There's quite a bit of debris actually. Go on. Terminate. Terminate. Clean the place up a little. There we go. That's better. So let's have a quick look and see where I can spend my science. So, now really, I wouldn't mind getting some of these. That might not be a bad one. Better decouplers. More jet parts. Bigger heat shields. How much does it cost to upgrade this? Oof. Well, I've actually got enough money. Yep, do it. So by upgrading that, I can now unlock some of these. So, bigger rocket parts and command pods would be a nice start. Batteries and bigger solar panels. Ah, not enough now. Okay, well, we know what we're getting next. So, thank you very much for joining me, guys. It's taken us 2 episodes, but we managed to sort of land on the moon, finally. Now, hopefully, my next endeavour will be a little easier. Probably not. But thank you very much for joining me. Please like, comment and subscribe, and see you later.